Packing for a trip can be a nightmare if you don't do it right. In fact, a recent survey found that 50% of travelers end up forgetting something important, like a charger or their passport, while 20% are forced to pay extra fees for overweight bags. Imagine paying $100 for luggage fees that could have been avoided with a little planning. But here's the truth: packing doesn't have to be this stressful. There are simple, easy-to-follow strategies that will save you time, money, and hassle. In this guide, we'll share the 6 most common packing mistakes travelers make and how to avoid them. Want to know how to never forget your charger again? Or how to pack for any weather without carrying a suitcase full of clothes? Keep reading to find out. By the end of this video, you'll be packing like a pro and traveling stress-free. Chapter 1. The 5-minute overpacker trap. One of the most common mistakes travelers make is overpacking. You've probably been there, rushing to pack at the last minute, tossing in anything and everything, just to be safe. But this last-minute, frantic packing can end up making your life harder in the long run. Did you know that the average airline passenger checks in with about 33 pounds of luggage? That's a lot of unnecessary weight. According to a study by the Travel Association, 40% of travelers admit to overpacking. And guess what? Most of those items sit unused in your suitcase. The key to avoiding overpacking is making a solid plan. One strategy is the 3-outfit rule. Pack 3 outfits for each trip, ensuring each piece can be mixed and matched. You don't need 10 shirts for a 5-day trip. Instead, focus on the essentials, like comfortable shoes, versatile clothing, and items that work for both day and night. Another great trick is to lay it all out before you pack. Take everything you think you need and spread it out on your bed. Then, cut it down by 25%. This will help you visualize what you actually need. It's a simple technique, but it works. Pro tip: avoid the trap of just-in-case packing. If you haven't worn it in the past month, leave it behind. Overpacking not only slows you down but can also lead to excess baggage fees. Chapter 2. The all-weather disaster. Packing for every climate. Packing for every possible climate can feel impossible, especially when you're heading to multiple destinations. From sunny beaches to cold mountain air, travelers often find themselves either freezing or sweating because they didn't plan for variable weather. Research shows that nearly 70% of travelers pack clothing for all types of weather when only 1 or 2 outfits are needed for a particular trip. Why? It's the fear of being unprepared. But here's the truth: packing heavy coats and flip-flops for a trip to Paris in the winter will only weigh you down. Instead, use the layering principle. This involves packing lighter clothes that can be worn in layers. A good jacket, scarf, and sweater can go a long way, and can be easily adjusted to suit different temperatures. In fact, layering allows you to have more versatility while keeping your luggage light. Let's talk about packing for multiple destinations. A great strategy is to stick with neutral colors for your clothes. You can mix and match those neutrals across different weather situations. For example, a neutral jacket works in almost any climate when paired with the right accessories. Another smart move is to invest in travel-friendly fabrics like moisture-wicking materials for warm weather and compact down jackets for cold conditions. These fabrics are designed to be lightweight, breathable, and easy to pack. According to a study by the Travel Institute, packing just 2 jackets, 1 light, 1 heavy, can cover you in almost any weather scenario. Fun fact: a well-packed travel wardrobe can reduce your luggage weight by up to 30%. By focusing on versatile pieces, you're not only saving space but also making your trip more enjoyable. Chapter 3. The forbidden carry-on. What not to pack. Packing your carry-on bag can be tricky. What's essential, and what can you afford to leave behind? Many travelers make the mistake of overloading their carry-on, adding unnecessary items that don't make the cut. Did you know that the sauce rules about liquids are one of the most violated regulations? According to the TSA, 1 in 5 carry-on bags contains items that violate the liquid limit, 3.4 ounces or less per container. This can lead to delays, unnecessary stress, and even the confiscation of your items. So, what's the solution? The best advice is to be TSA ready. Pack your liquids in clear, resealable bags, and don't forget to remove them when going through security. But that's not the only item travelers tend to overpack. Another mistake is bringing too many, just-in-case, electronics. Do you really need that extra tablet, external battery, or backup charger? In most cases, one device will suffice. Here's a fun strategy. Consider how often you use each item during your flight. If something is likely to stay in your bag, leave it behind. For example, most people don't need to carry a neck pillow or blanket on short flights. Also, avoid packing liquids in your carry-on that are easily available once you land. Don't pack that giant bottle of shampoo or extra snacks. You can get those at your destination or through duty-free. One less thing to carry means less hassle and more room for the essentials. Travel hack. Pack your carry-on bag by thinking in categories. Keep your electronics, liquids, and essentials in separate, easy-to-access compartments. This will save you time at security and reduce the chances of leaving something behind. If you want more tips like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned as we dive deeper into how you can avoid these packing mistakes. Chapter 4. The mystery of missing chargers and essentials. We've all been there. You arrive at your destination and realize you've forgotten something crucial, like your phone charger, a toothbrush, or your favorite pair of sunglasses. Missing these essentials can quickly turn a relaxing trip into a stressful one. In fact, according to a survey by Statista, over 50% of travelers have reported forgetting at least one essential item on their trip. The most common, forgettable, items? Chargers, medications, and toiletries. These are the things you rely on daily, yet they often slip through the cracks when packing. To avoid this, create a packing list and double-check it before you leave. A checklist is your best friend. Start with the basics like your wallet, passport, and phone. Then, move on to things like chargers, toiletries, and any medication you need. A smart strategy is to keep a travel essentials kit in your bag. This should include a charger, toothpaste, a toothbrush, any over-the-counter meds, and a small first aid kit. By doing this, you'll never be caught without your basics. Pro tip. Pack your chargers and tech accessories in an easily accessible pocket of your carry-on, so you don't need to rummage through your entire bag when you need them. Chapter 5. The bag swap. Why size matters. Choosing the right size bag can make or break your travel experience. A bag that's too big may lead to overpacking, while a bag that's too small could leave you scrambling to fit everything in. But it's not just about the size, it's about how you organize it. Studies show that travelers who use smaller, well-organized bags tend to feel more relaxed and less stressed. According to a report from the Global Business Travel Association, 70% of frequent travelers prefer to pack light, using only carry-on luggage to avoid baggage claim lines. Here's a simple rule. Don't bring a bag bigger than you need. For most trips, a carry-on sized suitcase or backpack is sufficient. Not only does this save you from paying for checked luggage, but it also gives you more freedom to move through the airport quickly. If you're traveling for a longer period, choose a bag with expandable compartments. This allows you to pack more without going over the weight limit. Additionally, rolling your clothes instead of folding them helps maximize your bag space and reduces wrinkles. Another clever trick is to use packing cubes. These compact organizers help keep your items neatly separated, making it easier to find exactly what you need without digging through your bag. Fun fact. According to the International Air Transport Association, IATA, travelers can save up to $50 per trip by using only carry-on luggage, avoiding the fees for checked bags. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe for more packing hacks that will make your travels so much easier. Chapter 6. The TSA Nightmare. Packing like a pro. Going through airport security can be one of the most stressful parts of travel. The long lines, the stripping down of your belongings, and the constant rush can leave you feeling flustered. But with a little preparation, you can breeze through TSA without breaking a sweat. Here's a stat for you. According to the TSA, 45% of travelers don't properly pack their liquids, which leads to delays during security checks. When you're packing liquids, remember the 3-1-1 rule. Each liquid item must be 3.4 ounces or less, all liquids must fit in a 1-quart, clear plastic bag, and each passenger is allowed only one such bag. To save time, pack your liquids at the top of your bag or in an outer compartment. This makes it easier to remove them when you reach the security checkpoint. Another pro tip is to keep your electronics like laptops, tablets, and e-readers easily accessible. TSA requires them to be scanned separately, so avoid digging through your bag to get them out. A well-packed carry-on can make your life so much easier during security checks. Think ahead about your shoes. Wearing slip-on shoes that are easy to remove will save you time and hassle. It may seem like a small thing, but it can make a big difference when you're trying to move quickly through a crowded line. If you want to go the extra mile, consider signing up for TSA PreCheck. It allows you to skip the long lines and avoid removing your shoes and belt. PreCheck membership is valid for 5 years, and it can save you tons of time. Pro tip: you can also use checkpoint-friendly bags that are designed to make security faster. These bags open flat and allow for easier scanning without taking your items out. Now that you're equipped with these essential packing tips, you'll travel like a pro. Don't forget to subscribe for more valuable travel hacks and packing advice. Safe travels.